Who wants to eat in a hat? A derby hat, a brown derby hat.
What I remember about it was very Hollywood looking. I mean, in terms of kind of dark colors, but comfortable. Maybe elegant, shabby.
They had a booth where if you wanted to get a rumor started in Hollywood, you'd sit in this particular booth, and the way the room was shaped, everybody on the opposing side heard what you said.
I remember the waitresses. They were all very, very beautiful. And the rumor was, and I'm sure it's quite true, that they had come to Hollywood to be in the movies and didn't make the grade or were waiting to be discovered or something.
The Brown Derby starred in 27 movies, which is more than most of the stars who ate there. And it was so successful, owner Bob Cobb duplicated his hat-shaped hotspot in Hollywood. This one wasn't shaped like a derby at all, but it was an even greater success. And it soon became the place where the movers and shakers of show business met every day for lunch.
You know, there were some very famous booths at the Derby. One of them happens to be where Clark Gable proposed to Carole Lombard. And if you were a romantic couple, they would seat you there.
Above those private booths were pictures, caricatures of the stars who ate there. And as the story goes, the Derby's maitre d' was fond of the Hollywood gossip columns. He knew everything and anything about his celebrity clientele.
And if a marriage broke up or a romance broke up and your caricatures were side by side on the wall, he would discreetly move one of them away and put somebody else there. Or add that one if you were now dating, so you'd come in and sit in the booth under your own caricatures. Jimmy Durante was the only star who had two frames on the wall for his caricature. One for him and one for the nose.
While the Tinseltown regulars gathered to be seen, perhaps the biggest star to come out of the Brown Derby was a salad, the Cobb salad. Actually, owner Bob Cobb came up with this concoction for two of his best customers, movie executive Irving Thalberg, who had digestion problems, and his movie star wife Norma Shearer, who was watching her weight. Voila, a salad is born.
This is the story as it goes. He went in the kitchen and he started. Now, if you chop up everything very, very small, a baby could digest it. Irving can digest it. And if you serve it in a rainbow on the plate before it's mixed, a person on a diet can leave out the things that are fattening. And frequently, the MGM limousine would pull up and pick up two of the Cobb salads and deliver them back to the studio.
But the showbiz crowd changed its taste, and the old brown hat went out of style and never came back.